right, today we are going to talk about subject-verb agreement. The next area that totally messes everybody up as they're trying to figure it out in testing. And then when you're writing, if you do it wrong, it's very obvious. If you do it slightly wrong, not too bad. But some of you are just like really wrong. So let's talk about it. First basic idea is in the present tense, third person singular subjects must take the third person singular verb, and third person singular verbs end in S's. Okay? Plural nouns end in S, but singular verbs end in S. Okay? So here's the example. I work, he works. I have gone, Mary has gone. That's a third person singular subject. Third person singular subjects are he, she, or it. And those verbs will have S's on the end. Okay. Got it? Ready to click it? That's just the basic simple rule. Then there's a whole bunch of weird rules. Start here. So which verb goes with this?
Carry go to school.
I should get pretty good results, yeah. But you'd be surprised at the people that say, Terry, go to school. Yeah, because it sounds right to some people, but you need it, Terry goes. Terry is a singular subject, gets the word goes on it, has an S. This one.
Couldn't it depend if you're giving a command?
Yeah, the exception would be if it was a command, then I wouldn't have put the S on it.
Well, that's a good one, Jim. I didn't think about that.
Do this one. You can change your response.
This
I haven't
one
closed
will
your.
trick you up.
Okay, we have two people here, Richard and Susan. So that's a plural subject. Plural subjects don't have verbs with S's on them, so you want choice one, are eating. Richard and Susan are eating banana pancakes.
Because is eating don't sound.
Right. And is would work if it was just Richard is eating.
Just by itself.
Because that's one person.
Right.
Okay, but this is two of you, so you can't have the S on the verb. How about this one? Okay, so we have one frog, right? Verb has an S on it. Got it. Okay? Now, that was easy. Now comes the hard part. Most of the time, our verbs and subjects are not that easy to find. There's lots of issues involved with subjects. One of the biggest issues is if you have a phrase that comes between the subject and the verb, and there's a noun in that phrase, and so you try and match the verb to that noun, except that's not what you should match it to. Here's an example. Insurance for people without jobs is often expensive. Okay. Here's our verb. Right next to it is this noun that has an S on it. So you're thinking, oh, wrong verb. Because this is plural, this should be A-R-E, R. No, because that's not the subject. This is the subject. Insurance is often expensive. So this is an interrupting phrase. It's actually a prepositional phrase. As you know, it starts with a preposition. And when you see a prepositional phrase, your best bet, cross it out in your mind or actually for real, and then think, okay, that's my subject, it has to match that verb. Right? A little trickier to find them. Got that rule? Alrighty. Clicking. What verb goes in the blank? Okay. All right. Correct answer is choice one. All right. So what is the subject? That's the key to figure out here. The subject is disadvantage. Okay? The phrase of private policies is a prepositional phrase. So if you took out the first part, private policies is the cost. Private policies are the cost. That doesn't make sense. So if you take out of private policies, then you've got one disadvantage is the cost. Okay? These are trickier to find subjects. This is what they like to test you with. How about this one? Okay. Correct answer. One.
Yes.
Okay. We know Ruby got it.
I feel dumb.
Okay. Here, you've got the prepositional phrase, from employers. That's not the subject. That's the subject. Insurance is less expensive. Because are the employers less expensive? No. The insurance is less expensive. Got most of you on that one.
What if it was insurances?
Then it would be R. Group insurances from employers are less expensive.
Because that's the first thing that I thought of. Group, and right away when I saw group, I was like R. But then I saw insurance as one.
Yeah.
So I was
Yep.
confused.
Insurance is the one. So insurance is the subject. Group is just like the describing word. So again, it's harder to find them. How about this one? Okay. Correct answer is 2. Because what's the subject? People. People have group insurance. So that's why you go with have, not have, because people is plural, right?